What's up, boys and girls? Got a Kowloon gameplay today, and this time I'm rocking the Commando because we like going Commando. There's nothing wrong with going Commando. It's pretty comfortable. Actually, it's not very comfortable. I remember one time, here's a funny story for you. When I was younger, when you're young, you tend to be naive, and I thought that it would be cool to go to school, well, let's say Commando. I think I was probably, in first grade. And it was probably one of the worst and most uncomfortable days of my life because if you've never done that, it's not really the world's most comfortable get up, especially when the jeans are riding up your butt. But yeah, that's a semi-embarrassing story, but there you have it. Yeah, when I was young, I thought it would be funny to do. It's kind of one of those spite your parents kind of things because you know how your parents are always like, brush your teeth. Cool. Make sure you wash your hands after you go to the bathroom, which is good advice. You definitely want to be washing your hands after you go to the bathroom, but you know how parents are. They're annoying most of the time, but you got to put up with it. But yeah, we're playing on Kowloon, which is in my opinion, is the best looking map out of the map pack. But I'm gonna kind of give you guys my final thoughts on the map pack. Since I've posted that stadium game, I posted a Berlin Wall game. The only thing else I haven't posted besides Kowloon, which you're obviously seeing here, will be a Discovery game. But Discovery, if you took Kowloon and lifted all the maps out, or all these buildings out, and then just sat Kowloon or sat Discovery down in it, it would fit because it's basically the same setup. That's my biggest problem with the maps. I really like Domination on Kowloon. I hate TDM on it though because you're definitely going to run into a lot of ghost campers. And this game right here is your typical Domination game. We do have some stupid idiot random that kept capping A, but you definitely want to hold BC on Kowloon because it's you have the best vantage points. This room right here is my favorite spot on the map. The reasoning behind that is because you can basically look at A without flipping the spawns, and they can't really get, they have to get under you to get by you, and that's one of the problems with this map pack. Aside from Stadium, which has the really finicky spawns, but that seems to be a trend in Black Ops, but I let them cap A there on purpose in case you were wondering why I was shooting so poorly. I was trying to get at least one of them off of it and then let the other one cap it, but anyways, yeah, the spawns on Stadium are really finicky, but I noticed that in this map pack in general, a lot of the maps are very linear. So you have Discovery, which is just one big long map, and then you have, I don't know, this guy sucked. I just gave him the old give and go. But you have Discovery, which is just one big linear map. Then you have Berlin Wall, which is another big linear map. But like I said in my first commentary about the map packs, it is kind of like a figure 8 almost that wraps around the map. You got B in the center, then you got C on one side and A on the other, and it kind of does. You can do like a figure 8 towards the points, but it's still really linear. So once you get spawn trapped, you really, I don't know, you had to win a lot of one-on-one gunfights from a long distance in order to actually get a something going. And the same can be said for Discovery. Discovery is really difficult to break the spawn trap because it's just so linear. It's just a I mean, it's just one big long map. And Kowloon plays the exact same way. So 3 out of the 4 maps in this map pack are basically the same setup with just maybe a little bit different added in as far as like buildings and whatnot. So I wouldn't say that the new maps play very well, to be honest. They're fun to look at. They're a nice little refreshing take on this game in general. But for the most part, the maps that came with the game are much better. A lot of people I've talked to agree with that. It's not really. I don't know. These weren't groundbreaking maps. The zip lines, nobody uses them. I've rarely seen anybody jump on the zip line or even use them to get across because it's just not worth it. It's really easy to get picked off. But these maps, what they do offer is if you have a good team, you're going to do well on these maps basically because it's really easy to spawn trap. Now this gameplay here is a prime example of that. I'm basically just over here defending the side that I was assigned to do, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just racking up the kills, and you saw me get the gunship there, which I fast forwarded through part of it because I figured you guys wouldn't want to watch it all. But yeah, you notice I am getting double XP in this. So this is from this past weekend, the Super Bowl double XP, whatever it was called, and I ranked up fast during that. I did This prestige I went through, I'm almost done with it. I think I'm level 47, so I went through basically a prestige in like 15 hours. And that's a conservative estimate. It's probably a little bit less than that, to be honest. I liked it. I liked the double XP. It was a lot of fun, especially in domination. You see, I'm getting like 400 points there for just getting a kill near the objective, and that was nice. So another thing that was nice is you were getting double XP for the big contract. So I was racking up the points on that, which that really, if you don't do it, contracts really do help you level up. A lot of people say they're useless, but if you do the big contracts that are worth XP, let's say you do 20 of them, 20 of the ones that are worth, let's say, 1,500. That's like an extra almost 30,000 extra XP. So you're working with, excuse me, you're working with about a one level shaved off towards the higher level. So that's one less level you have to worry about. So doing that and trying to get all the pro perks and whatnot really helps you level up. So if you're having a hard time leveling up, I would highly suggest trying to take some of these big contracts. 2,000 XP may not seem like a lot, but it is when it is in the grand scale of things, because that's the equivalent of 20 kills that you didn't have. So I would highly suggest that. I know a lot of people overlook the contracts, say that there's easier ways to get COD points, but it's not about the COD points. Usually when I do the contracts, I only ever do them for the XP, because yeah, the COD points aren't really worth it. It's just like pennies on the dollar basically. So but yeah, this game's winding down. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It wasn't really that exciting because it was a basic spawn trap clinic, and spawn traps aren't really that exciting. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys Kowloon since a few people had asked for it. So I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.